name is Robert. I call myself Ironman Bert. Yeah, it's a bit shameless, but I've done a few vlogs before. Now trying to revamp my vlog so that it makes it more meaningful rather than you keep looking at me, my daily lives, which can be very boring if I keep repeating and repeating my swim, repeating my run, repeating my bike, which is meaningless because if I don't explain to you the things that I do, it serves no purpose for the vlog, and sooner or later you guys will just unsubscribe and just go away. So I've decided to rethink about what the channel should be all about, and I've decided I should be working on how to help newbie triathletes who are curious about the sports, the multi-sports, but have no ideas how to start. There are a lot of materials online that can help you, but for me, I'm not a very talented sportsman, so I can do all the crazy stuff over and over again. I can bike from Thailand back to Singapore for over 1,000 kilometers over 3 days. I can do endurance biking, round island kind of stuff. I used to do at the short sprint 200 meters, 4x100 meters, representing the school team, but that was very back in the days when I'm in the secondary school. Now I'm not so sure whether I can maintain that kind of speed or not. I used to do 12 seconds flat for 100 meter, but it's not exactly very fast, but it's fast enough for during my time. So now getting into this multi-sports, it can be quite daunting. So in this video, because it's about 10 days to my Ironman Bintan, so I've decided to do something meaningful, which a lot of newbie aspiring Ironman triathletes, they are baffled about, which is what's the packing list. Online there are a lot of packing lists, but do they make sense? Sometimes you need some people to tell you what are the things and why you do that. So I cannot say I'm an expert because I only attended one half Ironman in Western Australia, Busselton, but that didn't really give me a sense of satisfaction because the swim was cancelled due to the shark sighting. So for me, I have been to a few local and some overseas triathlons. The one that is closest to the half Ironman distance would be the recent Dizaru 113. That is actually the actual distance of the half Ironman 70.3. 113 actually represents in kilometers. This is the total distance that's covered from swim, bike and run. 70.3 is calculated in miles, so that's why it's different metric system, but it's basically talking about the same distance. So well, this video I'll be covering about the packing list as I was talking about. So without further ado, I will show you my packing list for this Ironman Bintan, which is going to happen in 10 days time. I'm counting down now. In fact, right now I'm in the tapering stage, which I'll explain in future videos why there's a need for the tapering stage. Okay? Okay, now you can see my bike essentials. Over here you can see the shoes, the bike shoes. It's actually these are the tri shoes. You can see all the Velcro across this way. And what I have here are 2 water bottles. One is on my down tube. This one is mounted on my cockpit, so I can drink on the fly. Then over here I have the electrolytes. This I will mix it in this bottle here, so that I can pace myself and drink accordingly, so that I won't get cramps when I get off the bike for the run. And next we have down here, these are my gloves, my favorite pair of gloves, And over here, this is my bike computer, my trusty Garmin Edge 800. And this one, I'm not so sure. Previously, I've done triathlons without socks, but I just want to put it in just in case anything can go wrong. So I just leave it there just in case. Even if my bike doesn't require the socks, I'll definitely use it for my run leg. And down here, this is actually my pair of sunglasses. All these are the bike essentials for the bike leg. Okay, over here, these are my swim essentials, and this corner here you see my tri top and my tri shorts below it. And I have here, this is actually my swim skin. It's actually helped me go faster because this actually repels water. So this will be worn outside the outer layer of this. So once I get out of the water, I'll just pull halfway down to my waist. When I reach transition, I'll just strip everything down, this thing down, and leaving just this. And I have this towel here, is for me to actually basically to lay the transition. So I put it here so that I will remember once I set it up, this will be down there first. And next will be I have a couple of things here. You can see usually people will use a shaving cream, but for me Vaseline will be just adequate, because there are a lot of abrasions with this, because this is not a very nice fabric. It's not very friendly fabric. So the last time when I used this, it actually caused a lot of abrasions around my neck, so it wasn't a very pleasant experience. So this is a must. And this here is also a glide. It actually helps you to smoothen out all the different sides of your body to actually make it smoother, so it will reduce the abrasion and stuff like that. So actually I'm a bit kiasu here to have both of them at the same time. This is actually a sunscreen. It's actually jellyfish repelling, although I'm not so sure whether Bintan has this jellyfish going around. But at Basseterre, I actually swam into a school of baby jellyfishes. So fortunately they don't sting. So but you never know. In Singapore, actually I encountered those reddish jellyfishes, so I'm not sure Bintan will I experience those the soft jelly like thing or not. And over here I have the warm clothes. Actually it's just a jacket, just to keep me warm for the morning, just in case it gets cold in the morning. So because I'm not so sure about the weather there, so just bring it there just in case. If I don't need to use, I just don't need to use. Here I have two different sets of goggles. One is clear, the other one is shaded. So on the day itself, I'll bring both of them along, just in case when my swim starts, I will actually make a decision whether to use the shaded one or to use the clear ones. Because if it's not that bright, not that sunny, probably I'll use this. This is actually slightly shaded yellowish tint, but I can still see clearly in the water. Okay. Okay guys, these are my run essentials. Basically these are all the usual stuff that I will use for my running. This has always been my favorite pair of shoes, the On Running Clouds. This is the Malibu and denim version. It's been my go-to shoes for all the triathlons, all the half marathons that I've been to. Good pair of shoes. Next time I'll talk more about this. This is my race belt. It's actually with these two attachments that I can hook up my number bead, and it has a small pouch right on the other side, which I can put all my nutrition and stuff like that. And this is my powder, in case my feet gets a bit wet, I can still pour right into these shoes to keep my legs dry and fresh. And this, usually I don't use a tucker cap, but because of Bintan, it's actually going to be very warm, I heard. So this kind of trucker cap will actually help to hold the sponge right on top here and keeps my head cool. So this is an essential. This is actually I got this from the 113 triathlon. Surprisingly, I don't actually use this during that race, which I kind of regretted, because basically I suffered quite a bit, but managed to modify some cooling system on my own, but with some expenses. But anyway, it has passed. I finished that race, no issues. I will share with you the next time around when in the next video. Okay, this is another essential that I decided to add on last minute, after hearing from experts or those people who have gone through hot races before. And this is actually a handheld bottle which has insulation at the side. Basically what it does is, what this purpose is, it's not really so much on hydration, it's very much on cooling system. Basically because of the insulation, right, I can actually use their ice water, which they store all the drinks and stuff like that, just fill it up with into this, and whenever I feel warm or body heating up, I'll use this to cool down myself quickly, so that I won't feel so how do you call it, too warm that I didn't want to continue on. Because after the second discipline, which is the bike, which is going to be very hilly, which I've been to recently in the recce ride, that I will share in another video, that actually told me that when I get off the bike, I won't be as fresh as what I expected myself to be. So this will actually help to cool me down and keep me going, because after the second part, which is the bike leg, it is going to be very mental already. So all this should be able to help me during my third leg of the Ironman Bintan. Okay, these are my nutrition essentials. Basically, because of my diet, the keto diet, which I will share in another video, there are a lot of things which I can't really take, especially the usual gels, which contain very high carbohydrates and sugar. So that's why you see here, these are the things that I'll probably eat on the day before and the race day itself. So over on this side here, you see the MCT oil. This will go together with this plus this, got the coconut cream. All this will give me the bulletproof coffee that I need for my everyday dosage of my caffeine. Okay, so and then this Agile Ease, I'll be taking it before and after, just to help to reduce the inflammation on my muscles or any fatigue that I may experience while I train and after my race and stuff like that. Definitely there's a lot of inflammation. Salt stick, need to replenish all my salt intake along the way. So I'll be pumping this before the race. Actually 1 week, actually I think about 3 to 5 days before the race, I have to start taking one per day, just to load up my salt in my system. So this will work together with my carbs intake, which I will be taking in progressions, just to make sure that I don't overload on my carbs, so much so that I'll put on weight again. And this is my Ningxia Nitro, which I have been taking since my wife actually introduced my this Young Living products to me. These are actually very good, something similar to the gels, but it doesn't have too high a carbs, but they are actually quite energy boosting. So it's similar to taking caffeine, or it's something like a Red Bull of a kind of nutrition. So within a day itself, you cannot take more than 4 of them. Although when you are doing the race, your body will actually burn through the whole system, but just in case, since they say no higher than 4, just take no more than 4. So and here, these are the Quest bars that I found recently. These are actually quite good, because for my diet, the keto diet, I cannot take too much of sugary stuff. So I managed to find this Quest bar. They are actually very low in their sugar. They use the erythritol as a sweetener. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, so erythritol as a sweetener for this, and I have 2 different flavors. One is actually the peanut chocolate, which not so bad. but my favorite is still the Rocky Road. This one here. It's actually very, very rich in the chocolate, and there are some nuts in it, so it doesn't makes it very gelatin to actually swallow it. So this will be alternate with my nutrition, which I plan out to have actually white bread spread with this. This is actually chocolate hazelnut butter. This is very tasty, very nice. It's very nice on its own, so I haven't tried it neat. Just swallow the whole packet. It's very nice. It tastes better than even Nutella. So I'll be spreading some of these on maybe 2-3 slices of bread, white bread, and I'll alternate with this and this every hour on the bike. So this will be my nutrition for the whole 2 days I'm there. Okay, so this is the whole nutrition essentials that I have planned for myself for the Bintan race. Okay, these are the other essentials for the race itself. Basically, I have a helmet here which I did not include inside my bike essentials. This very arrow, so it has been used quite a couple of times for my B races and training. And this here, I have the headlamp, is to light up the whole transition area just in case the floodlights and early morning wee hours is not bright enough to light up the whole place for me to set up my transition properly. Here I've chosen my Garmin 920 Forerunner because of the display. I should be able to see everything clearly with this watch. And this is my newly acquired Scotch Rhythm Plus heart rate monitor. It will be worn around my wrist here, and this is the pair of sunglasses which it's more for my vanity kind of thing. Basically I'll be spending 2 days there. One day is before the race day and one day after the race day, so I wouldn't want to use my sports sunglasses to move around, to go around, because it's a different kind of feel. So this is more for kind of vanity kind of stuff. Of course, there are other essentials which I did not include in the videos. They are training clothing for final workout, just 1 day before the race day, and I also have some casual clothes for all the 3 days, which is enough for me to go around the whole island just to enjoy a bit. And of course, I'll bring my charging cables and all the charging cords along to charge all my gears here, and this one as well as the phone that I actually recording this video now. And I'll bring along some of my favorite pre-race snacks along just to keep myself happy. And I brought compression long pants just to sort of like for recovery of my legs, because that part of the body is very, very strained and inflamed after the triathlon, especially the bike leg and the run leg actually depends very much on the legs itself. So then I'll definitely have my slippers just to relax the feet a bit. And last and not least, I have 2 things which I'm still considering whether I should bring or not. One is actually the foam roller, basically just to relax the muscles, and the other one will be the elastic stretch cord, more for warming up the arms in preparation for the swim, or just to keep it warm. If I'm not doing any swim, that is actually to help me to warm up my arms. Yeah, so that's it. These are all the essentials that I've prepared for myself, based on my own personal checklist and based on my own personal experience. Yep. If there's more in the next Ironman, I'll do another video again so that you know more about what you can prepare for different kind of races. Okay, now that you have seen my packing list, so if you have any further questions, you can actually list them down inside the comments area. I will try my best to answer you. There are some products that you see in the video itself. You can ask me any questions that you like, if there are, and if you have any comments about this video, drop it in the comments. Let me know whether they are do good or not, and so how can I improve for my future videos, and what are the things that you probably want to know being a newbie triathlete. What do you want to hear from me? Because I have everything inside my head, so I'm not sure whether which one should come first, but I'll just do along the way. And if everything goes smoothly, I will just add as many videos as I need or as you need. Just let me know. Alright? So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Record was 6 hours 19:16.
I reckon we're going to see a dance down the straight here. Where's that best dance move? He's got some dancing moves. Look at him. Lorbert has got all the style and swagger we would expect, and he delivers in spades. Lorbert Tay, we salute you. Awesome job, Lei Ying. Xiao Hong from Indonesia.